Hello friends, welcome to a new series where I will be playing Gloomhaven, the digital version of Gloomhaven, of course. Now I do own and have played through the board game, and I've been having a lot of fun playing with some friends on the digital game, and I figured I could start a new campaign of me playing through solo. So maybe from time to time I can get some friends to join in, but to get it set off and going, I will start the first scenario solo. Now I've already set everything up. I've named the mercenary band the Greeks. I tend to name my mercenaries after Greek gods and goddesses. However, they're not allowing you to name them yet. I am looking forward to that. That will be a nice feature to put in here. I'm not sure if that's going to come in before the campaign is launched. Maybe it's something that I just didn't know I could do, and I don't know how to do it. But yeah, very much looking forward to the campaign of this, bringing the full campaign of Gloomhaven over. And I'm looking forward to receiving Frosthaven sometime next year. So, all right, let's start off with choosing some mercenaries. I might jump around a little bit and play with different combinations. Maybe sometimes doing 2 or 4 or 3 mercenaries. We'll see how that goes. For the start, I'm just going to go with 2 mercenaries, and I think I'm going to just go with 2 of the more simpler ones, the Brute and the Tinkerer. There's not a lot of mana or elements that they'll use. They're pretty straightforward, I believe. I do think the Scoundrel is also very straightforward, but I'd like to have somebody that at least can heal. So the Brute and the Tinkerer, I think they're pretty classic starting mercenaries for any newcomers. And we will, well, let's take a look here. Small items. Right. So we did start off with a resonant crystal. I'm not going to be using that, at least for now. And I'm just going to quickly get going with, without choosing any of the X cards. If you're familiar with the game, you start off with level 1 cards to your hand limit, which is 10 for the Brute, 12 for the Tinkerer, and this is different for everyone. They can have as low as 8 and as high as 12. I don't think I've seen any. I believe there's nothing higher than 12. And every character, every mercenary has 3 X cards that they can use immediately by pulling out, for instance, 1 and putting an X in, but you can't have more than your limit, right? So we'll just start with the level 1 cards. I'm familiar with the X cards, but I just wanted to get a video going, or get the video going. And we can either set a trap, where we'd be fighting against bandit archers and bandit guards, grabbing a minor mana potion design, which wouldn't be very helpful for us right now, or the hollow men fighting living bones and living corpses, gaining the stun powder design. I think this one sounds like a better option. We won't be using these designs right away, but stun powder design is stun powder is pretty useful. Yeah, during your attack, add stun to a single attack. So I'm not going to be playing this. Let's see if there's there's an encounter. So I'll hold that thought. You discover an old well at the side of the road. Some folk believe that dropping some coins in will grant good luck. Well, we don't have enough, so we'll just continue on your journey on. Content with your coins still jingling in your pocket. Oh, we don't have any coins, so we carry on. The Hollow Men. As you get closer to the village of Bloodford, you pass through steadily more boggy terrain. The ground sucks at your every step, and away from the path, pools release foul-smelling bubbles, their stink turning your stomach. The rot is at its worst. From a ruined structure to the south of the path, you grimly head towards it, not expecting this encounter to be pleasant. A little bit of text here and there. And I lost my train of thought here. Well, anyway, we will enter the dungeon. I'm not sure. It looks like... Oh, okay, so you can actually choose... I forgot about this. You can choose here once you see who you're going up against. For instance, where is it? Trample. Trample here has Pierce 2, which is going to be useful for living bones. Now I remember what I wanted to say. I'm not going to necessarily be playing this like meta game point of view, but there are some things that I can't overlook. For instance, living bones coming in. I don't know if they will come in with any armor at this level, at level 1. Which you can read here real quick. So this is going to be our average level divided by 2, I think. Raised, rounded up. So even if it was 1.1, it would be 2. So these are starting at level 1. This is normal difficulty, if I didn't say that. And, right. So at some point, Living Bones does come in with some armor, which Trample is a pretty good card for piercing through that armor. Right? So, yeah, and it doesn't show anything else other than this. Without further ado, we'll just head on into the dungeon. And oh, okay. So the trainer is speaking now. Well, the stench can only mean one thing: living corpses. They are big and hit hard, but boy, are they slow. Oh, they also have a fondness for vomiting. Keep on your toes and hit them from range, and you should be fine. Right. Right, so here we are with our brute and our tinkerer. I believe their names in my physical campaign was Deimos and Hephaestus, or Hephaestus. I think we will move up 1. And let's see. We'll move our Tinkerer up 1 as well. Try and get away from this guy. Actually, unless... Yeah, let's get in his face early on, and we can disarm him. So we'll do that. So they don't... Oh, no, they do. Okay. You can see here that they start off with 1 shield. If I put the cursor over, you can see at the bottom of the his card on the right, it says condition and effects. Innate, he will target 2 and shield 1 every turn. So if he does an attack action, he will attack 2 if possible. I think... I think we'll go with provoking roar, get in his face, and then we can punch him. That will disarm him. And then moving up, I think we're just gonna go with trample to move up with him. That's probably not the best one, because I'd like that attack for this guy, but we'll deal with him in another way. Tinkerer. We also want to be going a bit fast. No, we'll go slow with Tinkerer. And he's going to move this way. And you'll see here in a second why I do that. But let's go slow, and we will... Actually, where is that? Right, okay. We do have stun shot, which I can use on one of these guys that move up. And we'll want to move... There's so many good cards, right? We will use... We'll use Energizing Tonic, I think. But that's too close. He has a lot of early cards, so I'd like to use one of these bottom cards, or slower cards. Alright, end selection. Let's see what they do. So they're going to move 2, take a damage, and then he's going to move 3 and target one enemy with all of his attacks, which would be 2 attacks. Attack 1. So that changes my plan, which is great. What we'll do is move up into the skeleton's face here. Oops. Undo. And we're going to move up with this, and then use trample to hit him instead. Now I could have disarmed him. However, I'm still going to be able to use the Tinkerer's stun to keep him from moving, to keep him from attacking. And that times 2 is the first card. Nicely done. So he's stunned. He's going to... I won't be doing this explanation every turn, but he's stunned now, and these guys will just move and take some damage. So we're safe. We've made it through one turn without taking any hits. Not so bad. Right. So this has put the Brute into a pretty interesting situation with Sweeping Blow. Now we're going to want to be moving fast, and Shield Bash, he won't be moving at all, so we can take a shield. And then Sweeping Blow will deal 2 damage, will attack 2 for all 3 of these. If we're lucky, we can kill this guy off, this Living Bones. And then dealing, or attempting attack 2 on these 2. So we'll go with enhancement field. For the attack. Now this would be nice, but I'm not going to be able to go fast enough in order for him to do this. Now he could take this to go a little faster, but I don't think that would be worth it. So we'll take enhancement field for the ranged attack. And let's see here. I could go flamethrower, the shield 1, and we'll see if I can do that. If I go fast enough. I assume that's not going to be fast enough, especially for him. But this 1 shield should be fast enough, and if we can get it, if 47 is faster than these slow guys, which is what we've heard from the trainer, then he'll have 2 and he'll have 1 shield. So let's see what happens here. Oh, well, they're not attacking, so that's nice. So it's first attack, and then I can judge on where I want to be after that. So we will attack here. These 3 are lit up. We'll confirm those targets. And that was pretty much the worst. We dealt 1 damage here, 0 here, and 0 there. We'll certainly take that shield now, because he's going to be attacking him. He will be moving 4, so 1, 2, 3. So he'll be standing here, unfortunately, to attack both. Here comes the vomit. Lovely. And because the Brute went first before the Tinkerer. Oh! Yeah, here, 1 second. Because the Brute went before the Tinkerer, they all targeted him first, since they were equal distance for this one. Okay? So now, here's what I'm going to do. I can use this to try and kill this guy. However, my first plan was to shield 1, but that's useless now, and then attack 3 for hopefully one of these 2. But an attack now could be this and hit both of these guys with flamethrower. That does burn the card. And it would get rid of this bottom ability as well, because the card is gone. Or I could use this and then just use the attack 2 action against this guy. Let me think. I think because there's only one more room left, right? What I'm going to do is use this. This is something I've noticed. Attack 1. It looks like I'm going to be doing 1 damage to myself. That should not be there. It is always scary when I see it, but I know it's not actually going to impact me in that way. Then, oops, I guess I have to click on this first. They've had an update and some things are going to be tricky, but so we want to use the eagle eye goggles. This will gain advantage, and then we want to attack this way. So we're attacking for 4 instead of 3 because of our enhancement field. It brings in and infuses fire. I don't know if that's useful for us, and it gives us 2 points, 2 experience points. It does burn the card, but this should be pretty useful. Very useful. It's killed 1. Fantastic. And it's wounded the other. Perfect. So we'll end that. Those goggles will come back to me. I will be able to use them. After a long rest, if I choose to do so. Okay. So we will first go with the Tinkerer. And I think what I'm going to do is immobilize this guy and walk away. And if I could hook gun, perhaps. Toxic bolt. We'll go with toxic bolt. So we'll go with 18 as our initiative. You can click on these and it will change the initiative up here, as you can see. That should... good chances of attacking him first, killing him, and then immobilizing him. Then, this will allow me to move let's see here. Yeah, we'll do that and this. So we'll attack 3, push him back 2, or him, depending on what's going on. And then overwhelming assault is move, but I can't move because of immobilize, and push him away. So he can be pushed away as well. But he will be immobilizing, right? So let's hope. Let's see how well this goes. So the Living Bones is going at 20 and healing himself. We do not want to let that happen. Living Corpse will be moving 2 and attacking 2. So that won't work in our favor. But it was worth a shot. We want to attack here. Confirm that. We don't want him to heal at all. And then immobilize. Confirm the target. And move. Let's see here. I want to pick up some gold, right? So I think I'll move in this direction. Pick up that gold there. So our first coin, 2 gold. We want to skip movement, but push him away. And we'll push him that direction. And then attack here. Have minimal damage because of that muddle. And we want to push him towards these doors. Now he's going to be attacking here. It's unfortunate, but we don't have to worry about him anymore. Ouch. Receive that damage. That was a bit cheeky of the brute to do something like that, but should be fine. Whoops. So, spare dagger and let's do this. Try and go early. And for the Tinkerer, let's do a heal. An energizing tonic. It's his earliest card. He can move out of the way and kind of heal. Maybe he'll come back here to grab the gold. 82. They're not moving, but they're attacking for 4. So pretty dangerous. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be fine. We'll come back. We'll take this money. And we just want to attack you. And that brute is not hitting at all. And heal, well, not very necessary, right? But we'll use this to at least move up a little bit. We'll go over here. So he's dead. He didn't move. Now leaping cleave. We're just going to choose kind of the yeah, just choose 2 cards. It gets a little easier once we oh, well, this will be interesting actually. A little easier when you have less cards, right? So we will move over. Oops, undo. Wrong one. We want to hit with this one, so we can move over here. Skip the extra movement, and then leaping cleave. So if there was another one, we could target that one too, but I hope. Again! Oh, okay. Well, let's hope that the Tinkerer can hit him. This guy does not want to die. We'll be pulling him way over here, and then again, move down there. So he's only moving one. Skip movement, end. He's only moving one. Can't do any damage. Now, is there a reason for... It looks like these are his only items, which is fine. Is there a reason for a long rest for the Brute? I would say no. Short rest. Okay, his earliest card, Shield Bash. It is one that does burn. So that's fine, we'll burn it. Okay, it's not his earliest card, but it is an early card. Just a quick sip of tea here. Next, we'll just take his last two cards. You know, I think what I want to do is open this door up. But I'm not sure which one I would use to move in there. And we do have gold here. I believe it's tab. Yeah, tab would show some outlines of what's available here. Let's go with Spare Dagger to hopefully kill him. And I'll take Overwhelming Assault. We'll see how that works. He's not moving. So it looks like a good time to open this door, right? Because then all of them will be taking 1 damage, if there's any in here, and they won't be attacking us. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the door with him, with the Tinkerer, alright? Open the door. Pretty scary, right? Well, the smell is worse in here. There are even more of them. But we know that these 4 aren't moving and they're taking a hit. These are moving 3 and then doing attack 1 on 2 targets. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we don't have to worry about. We only have to worry about this one guy, and he's not going to be hitting too hard. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So even if I stand over here, he should be completely fine. Let me think. I think what I'm going to do though is just come back and grab this loot. I know this is a pretty boring turn, but for the Tinkerer, but we are gaining some more money. This is needed in the long run, so we'll attack here. You've got to be hitting me? 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to... I was thinking move him here. That is pretty far away from the Tinkerer. I wouldn't want him to be blocked in this room, basically. 1, 2, 3. I think what I might do is move here and push him up. Let's do that. Alright. End his turn. Now everyone's going to take a damage, which is pretty nice. Well, the living corpses will. And then the living bones will come towards the door. Okay. Now, we need this guy dead. Now to get the Eagle Eye Goggles back, we will long rest, and he will take that long rest. And this is what he's going to do. We're going to run up. One, two, three. Let's see here. Sleeping Cleave looks good if I could get here to attack them. Now, that's probably not the best idea, right? I think what I will do is move up, try and push him away. Alright, we don't have to worry about him anymore. He's just going to heal, take 2 damage. Okay. Or, sorry, not take 2 damage. Heal 2 damage. And then add a shield, but... So... that means we can just walk up here. I'm going to use this now because they're not going to be moving, and I don't want them to fill in this door here. So we will use this. Going to get right up in their face. Alright. Let's see, do I want to push anybody? Target all adjacent enemies. Sure, why not? So you can go this way. Confirm push. See, this should not even be available. Because if you can either do the action or skip it entirely. You can't do parts of it, right? And we'll just hit him. I don't think he's had a +1 or plus anything yet, so no need to heal, and he's gonna come back anyway. There's no need to do that, but sticking to the rules, I'll do it. That's nice. It finally killed himself. Let's see. Do I want... Which one? I have to get rid of something, right? But and we'll get rid of energizing tonic. Both of them are burns anyway. Yes, the move 6 is nice, the heal 5 is nice, but he has plenty of healing at the moment, so it's not that bad. And we got, this was the important thing, we got that back. So trading that card out for that is pretty good. And now warding strength, we'll put this out, and then leaping cleave to hit them both. Probably won't do any damage because that's what he's been liking to do. Then we want him to go pretty slow so that he can come in after everyone else has finished their turn. And what I might do is I could use stun shot, right? To make sure that one of them is stunned for next round. Or actually, what I might do is make sure somebody is stunned now, right? If I stunned him, for instance, then he wouldn't be able to move up and attack. So we might do that. That puts him at 20. We want to go a little bit slower than that. So let's go 32-7. That is one of his heals, but he does have restorative mist as well. And I believe there's another one. Yeah, a bottom heal on harmless contraption, so we'll be fine. We just want to make sure that he isn't hit from one of these guys, which wasn't the case. However, it did put him into a target with the living bones. But that's fine. So, let's get this going. I want to do a little bit of explaining here at the beginning. So this video is going to be a longer than normal. But in the future, I won't explain everything. Hey, there we go. And it should be faster videos, but we'll see. Yep, nothing else to do. Tinkerer. Here's what we're gonna do, because we know these two aren't going to move. Unfortunately, this guy's going to hit pretty hard, but Brute can take it. What we will do, since they're going to move 3, is we will stun this guy. -2, whatever. It's stunned. That's all that matters with that. So end his turn, he'll pick up some more money. There we go. Not bad. Yep. Receive that 1 damage. And no damage. Super. Oh, lovely. Alright. So here we go. They have lined themselves up perfectly. What we'll do is... Sorry, I think a plane was just taken off there, so lived pretty close to the airport. I don't know if you had heard it. We will use net shooter. These guys are in a perfect situation for me to make sure they don't move, right? And what else? We'll use restorative mist, move up here, make sure they don't move. And then the only thing that he has to do is make sure that he does not attack, which he'll do with grab and go, maybe with provoking roar, disarm him. Yeah, grab and go. Trample we'll use here in a second. And lovely. Well, if he fails this, look at that, the +1 came in. And we do have, zoom out here, we do have some gold back here and right there, and then these two. So what I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. No, what we're gonna do is just back up into this corner here. Skip that movement, end his turn, Tinker's turn. We will move back into here, pick up some more money, heal him. There we go. And net shooter. I believe it's R. Yeah, R rotates it around the space that the hex that you're on. So we can align that up. We're going to hit all 3 of these guys. And they're going to be immobilized, so why not? We'll use that. Confirm. Let's see how well we do it. Fantastic. One's down. I think I saw a miss that was skipped, so that was nice. And both of them can't move, and he will move 1. Another turn. I know I'm overthinking this. It's a pretty simple beginning level, but I want to show what the tactics are, so when I'm doing this at a faster pace in the future, I don't have to explain it every time, right? So, let me think. He's going to short rest. Yep. Spare dagger, alright. Oh well. We're going to go up with a sweeping blow, I think. And we want to get in there before they move. This way, Tinker can maybe eye for an eye instead. So the way that it goes is if they are tied, it goes to the second card. So 64. As long as I go 60, because I want to use this poison first to try and poison one of these guys. So we'll use proximity mine so that he can get to a different location. The brute will just step up, sweeping blow. Yep. Alright, end the selection. Ooh, so they're gonna hit pretty hard, so we want to make sure that they die. At least one of them would be nice, right? So continue. We will move up. I want to be behind him, so I have a card that we can use later. Skip that. And we want to kill one of these guys. Let's put it on him. Maybe we'll get lucky. No. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a +1. So, end his turn. We will move up here. And sweeping blow. Nope. Well, we did kill one, so that's nice. End his turn. He's got that shield, which will come in handy here. Ouch. And he's getting points for using that shield. We'll go with that and that. Actually, yeah, let's go with trample instead, and we'll do this. Oops. So we can get some points. Burning cards will typically give you points. Let's see what we can do with that. Yep. Oh, this isn't good. So we want to make sure that he dies. This isn't bad. So we want to kill you. That's not bad. At least he won't attack. I don't think he was going to anyway, but no. And then jump or move forward with jump. Attack 2, target all enemies move through. So we 1, 2, and then we'll end over here. Alright, so we'll confirm that. Confirm the attacks. And it didn't kill him. And then we'll heal, sure. That ends his turn. Yeah. I mean, there are times when you get unlucky, right? But this is pretty unlucky. I kill him because of what I'm going to do next. We'll use this hook gun to grab up some of that money. I was hoping that everyone would be dead and that would be the last. But unfortunately, no. So, let's see about overwhelming assault. And I guess leaping cleave to try and go a little earlier. Ink bomb, harmless contraption. Let's go. And when we're tied with initiative between a mercenary and an enemy or a monster, then the monsters will always go last or after. Okay, let's get to this side. Skip movement and attack. Please do not miss. There we go. Nice hit. End the turn. Summon a decoy. Sure, why not? Get us a couple points. Kind of wanted to see what it looks like. Well, just looks like him. I guess that makes sense. I don't think it's called decoy in the game, though. It might be. And we want some money. So let's come grab that. I know there was something a little closer, but I like walking. So, victory. Alright. The last of the undead falls to the floor, and the curse on this place is lifted. Infuse one of each type of element. Well, that's lovely. We have damage done, 32 and 30, so you can see the brute didn't deal as much damage as he probably should have with the amount of attacks he did. Both killed 4. Experience gained is 9 and 8. That's great. I think we get another 4 or 5 after. As you can see, we've added to our list of they're kind of like achievements. I don't know if that's what they're called though. Quest completed. Yeah, 4 XP on top of that. 1 second. Alright, there's a helicopter flying above. As I said, I live near an airport, so. Alright, 4 XP, we got the stun powder design, so we can now purchase stun powder. And we've unlocked Bloodford. Merchant. Glad you made it through okay. The trade route is already back in action, and I should have some stun powder in stock when you return. We should get other trade route requests in now, so let's keep expanding the network. Before you start, we have a bath for everyone. Oh, go have a bath for everyone's sake. Alright, I guess we stink. Welcome to the trainer. On the screen you will see an in-game achievements that you can attempt and the rewards you get for completing them. The most important ones will initially be exploration missions that gradually unlock parts of the map. But be sure to return here to cash in any achievements you complete. Right, so they are called achievements in the trainer. Let's see here. If we infuse, that doesn't mean use, but infuse them, then we unlock a new mercenary. I think there's a exclamation point next to all of these. I just want to clear these. Alright. Oh. One more. There you are. Relics. Alright. These are unique items that we can find. Unlock them by doing missions similar to that one. And kills. So if we kill living corpses, bones, then we can start 10 cave bears, hounds, and living spirits, and vermlings, and shamans, and all that fun stuff. Right. If we can unlock 5 more locations, then we can start enhancing our cards, which is always fun and very expensive. Merchant. We do have some extra money. So what I'm going to do here is we'll end the video as is. I'm going to look at everything, and the format of the video will be I'll look at, I'll make any purchases or at the market, at the merchant, and if we had any enhancements or enchantments. I think they're called enchantments here, but they're called enhancements in the physical game. And right, so we'll do all of the Gloomhaven-y kind of stuff, and then we'll do a quest on the map. So with that, it's been an hour, and I'll stop here. Thanks for stopping in, and see you next time.